You're deeply involved in supporting undergraduates and young entrepreneurs in sustainability education through previous roles and current advocacy. How critical is engaging the next generation in leading this transformative systemic change in clean energy, and what advice do you offer them?
This reminds me of a workshop I did at Garrison School District in upstate New York, about an hour or two above the city, and when I was living there at the time. And it was beautiful to see how kids, I believe they were between the ages of 10 and 12 years old, can get really engaged and really into the topics that we were discussing if you just give them something to work with. So, what I did with that workshop is have them draw what they believe coexistence looks like. And I got very different drawings from every person, but they all were valid. They all met the criteria because coexistence can look very different depending where you are or what kind of um, what kind of interactions you have with the other species around you and people around you. So, for example, one girl was showing how one girl drew how she was holding her phone while taking a picture of a flower. And she said, "Oh, this is coexistence to me because instead of ripping out the flower from its home and taking it home with me, and then eventually the flower dying, I can just take a photo. And that way I protect the flower, but I still get a memory from that flower." Whereas someone else just drew all these animals and said coexistence to me is all of these living in harmony. So it was just beautiful to see how young people can get very excited about what we're doing about climate justice if you show them that it applies to their everyday lives. And that is powerful to instill in them as early as possible because these are our future leaders, and not even only future, but these are leaders of today.